embracing this moment. Breathe and relax as deeply as you can. Root yourself in the earth and allow gravity to take over. You may want to think or say this little affirmation. Right here, where my feet rest, is a sanctuary for the earth, an earth oracle where I can listen to myself and all of life. Then connect with whatever landscape or cityscape you are in right now. What elements of wild earth life are present? Waters, trees, animals, plants, mountains, open sky. Mentally find the tree or trees that are closest to you, whether in a garden, forest, on the street, city yard or city park. Greet them, hug them, thank them for being the source of your breath. Dropping into a connection with the roots of these trees. While resting, contemplate what we can learn from trees. Imagine moving back to a time where wild earth life was thriving, right here where you are standing, sitting, or lying. What kind of setting was this place? Notice the silence and beauty of the natural sounds back then. We cannot get exactly that wilderness back. There is no turning back. But take some time to imagine the landscape or cityscape you are in right now transformed into a place of silence and beauty. A city or countryside with as much wildlife as you can imagine can be made possible by a healed humanity. Returning to this here now. Connect again with the roots of the trees in your area and feel your gratitude for all green life forms, literally our breath of life. Your heart area may be closed, but try the best you can to center yourself in the feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for being life in oneness with life, together with all life forms. You may be physically, emotionally, or mentally diseased and or in unbearable depression because of patriarchy. But try anyway to feel the vibration of gratitude for being, while also letting any grief, anger, or fear, whatever unpleasant emotion, be embraced and comforted, like you would embrace and comfort a suffering child. Then bond with all other men on earth through your heart. Contemplate what you feel about being a man and feel about other men. Surround those feelings and truths with empathy and softness. Rest here for a while. Now contemplate how men since ancient times have violated women, children, and each other. Carefully notice which emotions it brings up in you to focus on the suffering caused by the evil things so many males choose to do, and the suffering caused by the systems males have constructed to keep themselves in power. Imagine a world where it is unthinkable for men to be violent, sexually abusive, rape or make war. A world where all are totally safe. Where there is no pornography, prostitution, no vulgar or perverse sexual vibrations in anyone, only the vibrations of love, trust, and peace. Promise yourself, all women, other men, and children, that you will do all you can to stop all forms of violence and do all you can to remove the systems of patriarchy and join with other men to organize collective movements and political actions aiming at removing the systems radically and not on repairing them. Breathe deeply and rest. Continuing, see, feel, think about the suffering of the children all over the world because of the rule of male dominance. Promise yourself the children now and the children of coming generations that you will do all you can to free them from being brought up to accept, identify with, and worship patriarchal evil. Free them from becoming an integral part of patriarchy. Imagine, dream a world where children are brought up to love and care for the earth, the waters, the air, the soil, the plants, trees, and animals. Brought up to be comfortable with the sex they are born as. Freed from having to identify with gender stereotypes. A world where boys are taught how to free themselves from violent impulses. True self-love, respect for others, and love of life. And girls are taught the same self-love and love of life, and taught that they can trust in their intellectual brilliance. Breathe deeply and rest in this vision. Moving on, see, feel, think about the violation of the waters, the air, soil, the plants, and the extreme suffering of animals. Staying in this focus, recall the details of this rape of the wild. All this is done in the names of science, growth, welfare, and development, to satisfy the cult of consumerism and satisfy male desire for demonstrating power over life. Imagine humanity living in peace with the earth and all life forms. A humanity where it is unthinkable to take more from life than we need to survive and be comfortable. A humanity where there is no material need because we share all we have. Imagine clean waters, air and soil, forest covering the planet, animals released from all kinds of violation, wild earth life thriving everywhere. Imagine a planet with no nuclear power plants, no pollution because our energy needs are few and supplied by natural resources. Imagine the silence and beauty. This meditation is brought to a close by thinking or saying, I promise myself and all of life to do all I can to radically free coming generations of plant, animal and human life from patriarchy. May we, humanity, choose to live in beauty, blending with the beauty of the earth. May all women, men and children feel and express the truth, love and beauty that we are.